Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live analysis for the Nifty. Sorry, for the Bank Nifty. So I'm just looking at the Bitcoin chart. This is it's just the Bitcoin chart. So let me just switch back to Bank Nifty. So today is the 29th of May 2023. Current time is okay. What has happened here? Sorry, yeah. So the current time is 9 a.m. IST. Just scrolling, and these are the monthly profiles. So basically, how I start my day is I look at the monthly profile, and this acts as I would suggest a market map. Not the heat map, but the market map. And overall, if I see in the month of May, we have a good supply getting trapped, so there are good number of buying activity happening, and now we are nearing towards the all-time high, and there is some supply coming in, but overall the ball is in the court of the buyers. The supply is definitely shut off, and the month of May is nothing but I would say it is more of short covering from the previous month, because those supply which came here, they are the ones who, they are the ones who are exiting here, and also the accumulation of the long-term players from the buyers level, right? They are the ones who are exiting, and that's why we're just chopping in a 500 range. So if you see, this is 333, 700 point range on the futures chart. Similarly, if you see on the chart on the right, so I've just plotted my levels, and the all-time high is at 44,150 odd levels, and we have got some trapped buyers at this level. So we are just so 44,000 is where we closed, and okay, so this is the close after the market hours, post market hours. So 43,996 or 44,000 is the area where the price closed, and we are just 150 points away from the all-time high. So today there is a holiday in US, so odds will be that we would be having a sort of a balancing day. And if we look at the overall profile, so Friday's structure, or how the auction developed the entire Friday was, we were actually, first of all, we were balancing between 43 700 to 43 600. So this was a 100 point or a 200 point range. We had a good breakout, and then the short covering rally started, and we closed above. So we closed above 44,000 level, or at the 44,000 level. So we have got four single prints. Single prints indicates that there are trapped sellers or trapped shorts in the Friday's auction for the Bank Nifty futures. And if you look at the order flow, so a lot of good buying levels came in, and those are nothing but the shorts are the ones who are providing liquidity and who are exiting the overall auction. Okay, and I am now looking for supply. So what my plan of action is, does it create? So first of all, do we open a gap up, create a new ATH and fill the gap? Because if it fills the gap, then that indicates supply is in the system, and then we might try to repair this single print zones. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly analyze the Bank Nifty components. So first is HDFC Bank. So for HDFC Bank, what is happening is, so we are developing below a prior balance. So this entire zone, so if you see this entire zone is a balance zone. So since last 2 days, and also Friday, we had an inside day in HDFC Bank. So it failed. So if the more the price rises higher, supply is definitely going to come in. So HDFC is giving me a hint that even if we open a bit gap up, or or if we create a new ATH, supply is definitely going to come in. So I would be a bit careful today in terms of how the prices are going to develop, because I am going to see that a lot of buyers will be trapped today. The second chart is of ICICI Bank, and in ICICI Bank, we are just developing in a balance. There is no change. We are just developing in this bigger balance, and I'm looking for supply to come in. And here, if you see, there are sellers, or there is supply present, and there is also trapped supply below. So ICICI also giving me the same direction, or the same things. Same way. If I go to Kotak Mahindra Bank, Kotak is also in a range, or in a balance. So even if I, so this is a one balance, and this is another balance which I'm seeing. So still it is in a balancing mode. So again, Kotak is also not giving me clarity. Only Axis Bank. So if I just look at that, right? So Axis Bank is trying to move higher, or close higher, and we have got structurally very poor high. So odds are higher that we will be clearing this. But if I just zoom out, right, this chart, so where are we heading? So we are still not creating any ATH. We are still in a balancing state. So after clearing this high, there are trapped supply, or there are trapped buyers, and they are the ones who will be again adding the supply, and they will take the prices lower. So looking at the HDFC, ICICI, Kotak and Axis, I am not so keen to take to go for a long, unless and until the order flow dictates a change in the market structure, or the change in the overall order. So I will be analyzing the order flow, and also at 44,200 we have got a weekly resistance. Let me just refresh this. So yeah, but monthly we are balancing, weekly we are just balancing, yearly also we are balancing. So that is why I'm a bit I would say not skeptic, but I will be very careful to not to stay longer in the, or not to spend more time in the long trades. Okay, so I'm just closing this, and yeah, so the single prints we have, the order flow we have, and yeah, even if we look at HDFC, so I'm just switching back to HDFC, and what I've done is I have created the reason why I was looking at BTC is I'm just testing this indicator which I have created to identify the trapped shorts and trapped longs. So this pink, or this fuchsia line, this is where it tells me that there are a lot of trapped supply, and on the above areas are the ones where there are trapped buyers. Okay, so if the price reaches here, that's when I'm expecting responsive buying, and if the price reaches the green level, that's when I'm expecting responsive selling. Okay, so if I look at the Bank Nifty chart, right, so there was a lot of trapped inventory which came in, and overall we do not have so if you look at this chart, right, so there is a lot of trapped inventory at the lower end. But if we look at the upper end, right, there is lack of trapped buyers. So overall the ball is still in the court of the buyers. And okay, so the pre-open data is out, and we are opening with a gap up, and that is what I was looking for. So we are opening at 44,000. So I'll just jump here. So we are opening at 44,276. Okay, so a new ATH is created, a massive gap up of 276 points. Now, what is the overall action which I'm looking at? So first of all, I'm looking for responsive selling, and if I just share the OI data, right, so 44,300, so this is the zone where a lot of call writers are already created their position. So 300, 400 and 500, and this is for the 4-day expiry. If I look at the monthly expiry, yeah, so 45,000 and 44,500. So this is the zone where a lot of inventory is getting created. But if I just zoom into the current weekly expiry, so we have got supply at 300, 400 and 500. Yeah, so I'm looking for, so step one is, or what I'm going to look at is, and plus it is also okay, so my algo has also told me to look for a sell, and we are opening near a zone where supply is going to be present. So I'll just switch to this chart. So 44,000, anyways, it is an ATH, so all-time high, so that's why I'm not so keen. So I will be waiting and watching where the price opens, but I am expecting the gap to be filled. So what my plan is, we will be opening here, and we should immediately fill the gap, and this is the where the sideways development can happen, and then we can slowly move higher, and we can look at some responsive selling at this level. So this is that 500 level. Okay, so this is the overall action plan I have. For me, the previous day's high, or the Friday's high, is very important, because that's where the supply which is trapped here, they will be trying to exit, and I'll be looking at the reaction and see whether the single prints do get filled or not. So let me just log into my OI Pulse account, and so Friday I did some over trading, and I actually have lost some good amount. So I'm just opening that up, opening one click. Okay, I need to enter Authi. Okay, so I logged in, and I'm just opening the one click window. So 22,373, yeah, instead of 23,000. And just open my trading journal, the Excel sheet, and I'll need to show you some clarity in terms of how much I have lost. Okay, so overall 12%. So this is the amount which I have lost. So I'm starting with 22,373, and overall I have taken 81 trades. So if you see, I took a lot of trades on 26th. 24th was the day where I actually was just butchering my account. Okay, so yeah, so this is the overall performance. And yeah, let's see if I get a trade right at the open or not. But this is the overall development which I'm looking at. Okay, so I just closed Bitcoin, look at HDFC, but on the higher time frame chart. And if I just add in the volume profile, right, what you see is there is trapped supply here, right? So that's the reason why I'm looking for responsive selling. So this is the new ATH. Okay, so the current time is 9:13 or 9:14, and yeah, let's see how the price opens. Delta was also positive. OI data is also positive. Yeah, so very interesting day and a learning day. By the way, if you are interested in Bitcoin, do check the YouTube channel. Last 2 weeks I made about $5, $6, $7 or $8,000. So yeah, just look at that, and I'm just decoding the markets and how I'm taking the trades, and yeah, just go and quickly look at that, okay, if you are interested. Okay, so okay, the time is 9:14, and in the next 20 seconds the market will open. So let's see where the price opens, and how the overall auction plays out today. So supply is trapped, so expect some good responsive buying. Okay, yeah, let's see. Okay, so we opened gap up, and new ATH, we are seeing responsive selling. Yeah, so this is where the prices have opened. Let me just hit refresh. Okay, so some responsive buying is definitely seen, and we are just hovering around that level. Just look at the order flow. Okay, so we have got trapped supply. It is developing higher now, and 44,387 is the level, is the zone where I'm looking for some selling. Again, this is the same level here, 314, and this is 387. Yeah, so let's see. So the new ATH has already been broken. Supply shut off below 44,023. We have a good trapped supply or trapped sellers. So this is an important reference. Just move it to the back. Okay, so we are just so if price fails and develops lower, then this is a good short position. We have got good sellers, good trapped sellers at this level. Okay, I'll just remove this. And what is HDFC Bank doing? Yeah, it is still developing. So you see here the sellers are definitely coming in. So we looked below, see some supply coming in, and we are at 300 level. So I will just clear this zone, this line, and good buying activity is coming in. Yep, short covering is happening. So I missed taking 44,000 call. It was at 418. Now it is at 430. That's okay. So we got this zone. So I'm just marking the zones now. So I got this zone. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay, happy to miss any trades. You need to have the clarity. So we have got good trapped shorts. Same in HDFC, we have got good trapped shorts. Our next zone is for 387. Okay, let me see if there are any comments. No comments yet. It's fine, but we are seeing short covering. So we have a gap and now we are having continuation. So be a bit careful. Don't short the current market. Okay, and 44,300 is acting as the level of support, and if you see here, a lot of put writing is happening and we are having good short covering. Yep. So I'll just be on mute. So do not short because so some supply is definitely coming in. Yeah, so HDFC Bank is still trading in the balance zone, previous balance zone, but 300 is where a lot of, so it is a level of support. So what I'm looking at is, do we get a bounce back and continuation? But right now we are seeing continuation, and there is a trapped inventory or trapped supply. Okay, so this is where I was expecting supply, lack of supply. We are seeing continuation. The time is 9:25. We're just 10 minutes into the auction. Good trapped supply coming in. Again, short covering seen. Okay, good short covering seen, and 44,000 is where I'm looking to see if we get any supply or not. Just looking at Y, yes, that is a resistance zone. Okay, so I have entered a put trade. I have bought 44,500 put. This is my MTM or so. So 316 is where I bought, and I'm looking for some supply. This is just a test trade because it looked above and failed. 44,400 is where I'm looking for supply to come in. Nope, I'm seeing lack of supply. So I have entered a call trade, and it was a pretty fast trade. So this is where I entered 316, exited at 309. Then I bought it at 417, exited at 422. We are seeing continuation now. So the put trade failed, but that's why that gave me a hint, and overall I'm still in a loss. And yeah, this is the the funds which is being used. Yeah, so we are seeing continuation. Good short covering seen. So I was looking for supply, but nope, there are trap calls. Okay, some supply is coming in now. So I'll see the reaction at 44,400, and yeah. So the indicator which I have coded is definitely giving me clarity. So we did have trapped sellers here, and this was a move. So if you want to take a long trade, you can take a long trade, keep your stop loss here. So I'll wait for this candle to close. Yep, we have got one more trapped supply. And I missed entering the call trade, so I put a limit at 421, and then it jumped to 432. Now it is trading at 424, 420. Yeah. Anyways, the option prices are pretty wide, fluctuating. So 44,400 has broken in spot, and I'm looking for this to be filled, but nope, it's not. So I did took a put trade 366, then exited. I am in a call trade now 422. I'll put an SL at 423, and it got executed. Yeah, it's pretty choppy. Yeah. So we have got trapped supply here. Yep, got cleared. Now I'm looking for continuation to the lower end. So I have entered again a put trade 364 to the 350. So I'm just looking here. Yep, and this is falling. So I'm just exiting. Yeah, so overall 2% is what I lost. Yep, I'm just losing. Again, I took a call trade and it got hit. So I've entered one more short trade, and the reason is because I was seeing trapped supply. So I've entered at 358, but the premiums are not moving. Let me put an SL at, nope, it's still again back to 358. I'm looking to see if it clears this zone. So two zones where there is some trap buying scenes. I'm looking at this zone. Yep, I'm failing. So stop loss again hit. And this is that trade, entered at 358, and yeah, it is now again. So I'm just getting chopped off. 800 rupees is what I lost, and a massive short covering is seen. So I've entered a long trade, 44,100 CE. The reason for going long is this is acting as level of support, and I'm looking to see the reaction at 44,500 and this zone. Yep, and it got failed. Yeah, so this was that call trade 431. So it was trading at 439. I kept the SL and then it just got hit, and it is now 426. So I've entered a put trade again. And it is seeing rejection at supply absorbing at 44,400. Again, it is moving above. So the put premiums are also not increasing, the call premiums are also not increasing. So that should give you hint that premium erosion is ongoing. So even though the price is falling, the premiums are not increasing. Yeah. So I have entered this put trade 356, and if you see, it's just 359. Now it is 362, 359, 362, 359. Yeah. So see the volatility. Okay, so is it dropping now? So I'll keep a stop loss at 361, and as I kept it, I still got it. So a lot of premium erosion is ongoing. Overall, I have lost more than 2% today, so just be a bit careful. Yeah, so now the prices are rising, but it's rising just 1 rupee, 2 rupee, not much. And the futures chart has just been stuck. Yeah, so just be careful. 387 is where it got hit, and now supply is definitely coming in. Yeah, and now this is trading at 376, 377. Yeah, difficult day for me, it seems, but okay, that's fine. Okay, so let me see if there are any comments. So Pushpak, I do scalp. Currently what I'm showing are pure scalp trades. It depends on the opportunity, but I have a limit of max 50 trades per day. But yeah, just so hope that was. Yeah, so I'm a pure scalper. I observe the liquidity, observe the reaction at my levels, and then I take the trades. Okay. So thank you again. Yeah, so there is some internet issue. That's why I was not seeing any chart. But yeah, there is now a sell-off happening, or liquidation is happening. Okay. So the Go charting has been stuck. Hit refresh. Hit refresh here also. So yeah, now the absorption is happening. Okay, so 44,000 is still acting as level of resistance, and premium erosion is still ongoing. So I entered at 367, now it is at 358. Yeah, so I just have to take it. 63, it is rising. Okay, okay, 68. Yeah, it is still falling now. So the premiums are pretty eroding fast, even though this is in the money. Yep, and 10 points gone. Yeah, so just be careful, guys. Okay, so yeah, if you see 367 to 354, yeah, so good day for sellers. Yeah, so end of day report, or current report is I've lost 4%, 1057. Yeah, so that's what the scalp is, in Bank Nifty. Okay, so thank you again, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Thank you.